Spojené státy navrhují uvalit sekundární tarify až do výše 100% na země nebo firmy, které nadále kupují ruskou ropu, pokud Moskva neukončí válku v Ukrajině do zadaného časového rámce.
Mr. President, yesterday you mentioned that you would change the Russia deadline to 10 to 12 days. Has that started yet, or when can we, see the official statement that that is the new deadline?
I'll tell you what, I'll give it to you now. Do you want a big scoop?
Yes, please.
Everybody else, close your ears, okay? You ready?
I'm ready.
10 days from today.
Got it.
Okay?
Got it.
Good.
How do you communicate?
We have a scoop.
Thank you.
And then, we're going to put on tariffs and stuff, and I don't know if it's going to affect Russia, because he wants to obviously probably keep the war going. But we're going to put on tariffs and the various things that you put on. It may or may not affect them, but it could.
Kreml po oznámení Trumpových hrozeb označil sekundární sankce za vážné kroky, ale současně uvedl, že Rusko je vůči sankcím imunní, protože je dlouhodobě vystaveno ekonomickému tlaku a už si na něj zvyklo. Dmitrij Medveděv, bývalý ruský prezident a někdejší místopředseda Bezpečnostní rady, označil Trumpův 10denní ultimátum za nebezpečně provokativní a krok směrem k válce, přirovnal Trumpa k Bidenovi a naznačil, že schopnosti USA jsou nedostatečné vůči Rusku.
So Putin, it's too bad. We have wonderful conversations, and then I go home, I turn on the news, and I see that Kiev has just been bombed. It's just been ripped into. Can't do that stuff. I mean, I said, wait a minute, I just spoke to him 4 hours ago, and now all of a sudden they're sending bombs into Kiev and other places.
And the First Lady's very aware of all that, isn't she?
Well, she is, and look, we know Putin, and she likes him, and I look, it is what it is. You get along with people. I got along with him very well, but she said it's too bad they just bombed Kiev, and I had just spoken to him that afternoon, and I come home and I find out that people are laying all over the streets that are dead, and so it's a tough situation. I'm disappointed in him, I must be honest.
You gave him a 50-day deadline, didn't you?
I did, but I think I'm going to move the deadline up because there's no reason to wait that long. It's a deadline, and after that, we'll either do sanctions or tariffs or something. Look, I said from the beginning, first of all, it never would have happened. But once it started, I said he's going to go for the whole thing. He's not going to. And I think I was probably right about that.
So what do you think? How will it end?
To be determined. Let's see what happens.
Do you think
we've had great conversations, but it hasn't been followed up with, just some very bad things have happened. Very, very bad things have happened after we've had conversation. And that was 100%. It was never going to start. I used to talk to him about Ukraine. It was the apple of his eye. But you know what? He's had a hard time.
Yes.
He's had a hard time. This has not been, it was supposed to be a 3-day war, and now you're going
it's brutal.
Past 3 years.
And
it's a vicious, and they're losing 5,000-6,000 people. Every single week they're losing 5,000 people. And they're soldiers. Look, I don't have to be involved. They're Russian and Ukrainian soldiers, and there's some people in the towns as they lob missiles into these towns and cities. But it's 5,000 souls that have parents and wives and girlfriends and boyfriends and everything else.
Do you think of your own sons and
I
grandsons?
don't think of it. I don't like to think of it that way. But it would be easy to settle. And it's going to be a long time. And one thing I will say, the European Union now is going to take over all payments that we were giving them hundreds of billions of dollars. We gave them Ukraine $350 billion, and we're on this side of the ocean. It wasn't our war.
No.
But through Biden, he gave $350 billion, and I wonder where it all went. It just all go to weapons. But Europe gave 100, we gave 350, and it should probably be exactly reversed if you want to know the truth. But now the NATO is going to pay us 100% the cost of all the weapons and everything. So NATO will distribute the weapons, and they're going to pay for them.
Mluvčí ruského prezidenta Dmitrij Peskov uvedl, že dodávky zbraní, munice a vojenské techniky z USA na Ukrajinu pokračovaly a pokračují. Pouze má financování částečně převzít Evropa. Děkujeme za pozornost a pokud se vám naše videa líbí, můžete nás podpořit drobným darem na náš transparentní účet. Více videí naleznete na stránkách svobodnatelevize.info.